99 at the American General Media Complex. On air at News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Online at kernradio.com. Now, here is your host, JR.
Top of the day to you. This is the JR Show. I am your host, back from vacation, JR Flores. You're listening to Kern Radio. Check us out online at kernradio.com. Download that Kern Radio app to your smart device. Take us while you're on vacation. Plus, you catch us streaming live on YouTube. Head over to YouTube right now. Look up Kern Radio. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Come along with us live every single day and watch us in all of our glory right here. We're also on social media. Just look up Kern Radio on Facebook, Instagram, and X. I am also out there, JR Flores, or why not JR? It is back to work Monday after a holiday week in which I took a couple of vacation days off. Not only that, it's December, which means it's officially Christmas season. Okay, you guys, you can put up your decorations now. I've coined a new term. It's holiday jumper. It's when you start celebrating other holidays before we've passed the one that's coming up next.
Okay, hold
No, holding on, Chris.
I celebrate Thanksgiving as well.
Okay, but if you put up your Christmas lights before Thanksgiving,
I didn't put up any Christmas
shame
lights
on you. And you guys already know how I feel about Halloween, and you guys celebrate in July.
That's the activities for the Friday after Thanksgiving and all that weekend.
Yes.
That's the whole point.
Yes.
That weekend off to set up.
Yes. Thank you. Finally, we agree on something. If only I can get you to
No.
stop celebrating Halloween for 3 months.
You can be in the Christmas cheer, in the Christmas spirit.
No.
Every day after Halloween.
Yeah. No. After Halloween, you have to be in the thankful and grateful season. And then you move on to the giving and Christmas season. Holiday jumpers, all of you. I see you out there. Your Christmas lights up 3 weeks ago. Slow down, okay? We still got other holidays to celebrate. But it is December 1st, so finally we are officially in holiday season, or at least Christmas season. If you haven't started shopping already, you should have a while ago, because it's crazy out there already. Every store that I drive by seems like it's packed, and I won't be going inside any of them for the rest of the year. Got a great show for you lined up today. Plenty of topics to discuss here locally. We'll figure out if Highway 99 is still closed, as the CHP was involved in an officer-involved shooting this morning in which a suspect is dead. I'll give you the details about that. Also, domestic violence over the holiday time has struck again here in Kern County. I'll give you the unfortunate, sad details about the most recent story here locally that has left a mother dead, a father incarcerated, and 2 kids without their parents. Again, I'll get into that as well. And a shooting, more violence, a shooting in Stockton over the weekend at a kid's birthday party has left 4 people dead. 3 of those children will break down and give you the details about that as well. And then the questions of the day. Chris, you can partake in at least one of them. The other one, I know you can't. But what is your favorite Thanksgiving leftovers? I have a new favorite one. Because that's what you do, right? Everybody on Thursday eats all the food, and then there's all kinds of food left, and you figure out ways to make turkey.
Mine don't make it out of the weekend, to be honest with you.
No, I know, but there's got to be, like, the next morning, I'll get up and make ham and eggs, right? Because there's a bunch of ham left over.
Absolutely.
And so for breakfast, it's ham and eggs. And then maybe you'll have like a turkey sandwich or something. You know what I mean? I have a new favorite. I'll tell you guys what my new Thanksgiving leftover favorite is. But if you have a Thanksgiving leftover favorite, feel free to text in anytime. 661-842-5376, 661-842-KERN. The other question is, with it being December 1st, and Chris, I know you don't, But parents out there, if you feel me, do you participate in Elf on the Shelf? Today is the day. And if you're forgotten and you're driving around listening to me right now and you're like, oh crap, the elf. Yeah, it's December 1st.
We still do this?
We still do this.
It's still a thing?
12 years in the making, Chris. I've read today, I believe it's like the 12th anniversary of 12th Elf on the Shelf. My daughter's 8. So I've been doing it.
I'm not going to lie to you. This is one of the lamer of the Christmas traditions, in my opinion.
At first I thought too, and then I had a kid. And as she got older, like when she was 1, 2, 3, 4 years old, 3 years old, it was like, whatever.
See, and I would say that, like, oh yeah, if you decorate it and do something crazy,
of
course it's different and it's always fun.
Oh yeah.
But I know most of you don't. You just set it up on top of the coffee table.
No.
And say, oh look, he's up there today.
No. I do a lot of fun things. Like 1 year, obviously I do Elf on the Shelf. Randy does Elf on the Shelf too. Don't let him lie to you.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
He does.
Don't get me wrong.
A lot of parents do, but you have to come up with, especially if you've been doing it for a few years, you have to come up with something new every time. You can't be lazy and just put it up on the shelf hiding.
See, I don't believe you. I don't believe all of you do that.
Dude, so my daughter's had Barbies, like she still hasn't, but a year or two ago she had Barbies. And so I got the play toilet for the Barbie and I put it on the bathroom sink in her bathroom. And then there was the Barbie dog had play poop. So I put the poop in the toilet and then I put the shelf standing next to the toilet with her toothbrush. And he was bent over using her toothbrush to wipe his behind. And I left her a note from the elf that said, hey, thanks for the butt brush. See, you got to come up with fun stuff, Chris. That's the whole idea of.
That's just unsanitary.
Is it? Or were you, and the worst part of it is, and parents, I know you feel me, we have to clean it up.
Oh, of course.
I did flour 1 year, baking flour, right? I poured it out on the kitchen table and he was doing snow angels in the flour on the table. It was cute. She thought it was adorable. Oh my gosh, look at him. And then she runs off to school and dad's like, well, yeah, look at him. You darn elf. I'd murder you if I could.
No, that's just violent.
But it gets that way. But for all my parents, do you guys participate in Elf on the Shelf? Today is his big return. And what are some of the more creative things that you have done with your elf? Those are the two questions we'll pose. 661-842-5376, 661-842-KERN. Had a great vacation. Didn't do much. I stayed out of here as much as possible. I was off Tuesday and Wednesday. Thank you, Cassie Biddle, owner of Casey's Steakhouse and the Stockyard at 2525 F Street, for filling in on Tuesday and Wednesday. Always appreciate her. She was doing the show and my daughter and I went to dinner at Casey's Steakhouse. So we basically swapped places. Cassie hosted and I went to the restaurant and we had a nice steak dinner, as my daughter always loves to, at Casey's Steakhouse. So thank you for filling in, Miss Cassie Biddle, and you guys for being ever so nice to her. But I stayed away. I think I came in Wednesday night for a couple of hours to finish up some logs. And then I didn't come in at all this weekend. It was so nice. Thanksgiving was wonderful. Spent it at my niece's house. It was her first year as a married woman to her husband. And so they wanted to host their first Thanksgiving in their house for both of their families. It was a great time, great food, great everything. Whenever you're spending time with family, it's a good time. It was a little chilly, but there was a fire in the back. I got to sit out and just kind of enjoy the evening. And then on Friday, I went to the Hard Rock Casino Tejon. I've been praising this place. You guys know me. I'm all about this casino and the things that it has brought to the community as far as an entertainment venue that's going to come and jobs, all that. I was there for opening day. It's great. It's still very beautiful. It reminds me of Vegas up until a point. And that point is, I'm sorry, but you guys know I have to be honest. And so I am. And sometimes that upsets people. But the only problem with the new place, the new Hard Rock, the drinks aren't free. The drinks aren't free. And I know that shouldn't be like the draw. Oh, yeah. But as visitors to Las Vegas know, except for Ralph Bailey, who apparently forgot one time that drinks are free in Vegas when you're playing inside of the establishment, and decided he was going to try to pay the cocktail waitress for coming by, giving him $6-7 a throw, and not realizing, no, the drink is free. And the guy was so happy. Mr. Bailey, will you be back tomorrow? Yes. Those were tips, Mr. Bailey. The drinks are free. Well, not at the Hard Rock. And if that's my only criticism, and maybe, hopefully, after the rush dies down, because I went on Black Friday evening and it was busy. The parking lot was full, hard to find a place. More criticism. Sorry. You need to fix the exit at Mettler, because people trying to get off that exit is crazy. I know they try to tell people to take the 166, but fix the Mettler exit. Maybe a little bit bigger of a parking lot, especially, I guess, when the hotel opens, it'll have its own parking lot. But you need a bigger parking lot and free drinks, especially if I'm sitting at the bar playing a video poker machine. They were making people line up for drinks. No, you got to get in line over there. Unless you're playing on the machine. Cool, I'll play on the machine. Put in my 20, as I do in Vegas. Thought I'd slow play it for an hour and get a few drinks out of it. Ordered my first whiskey sour. Sir, that'll be $11. I'm playing the machine, though. Yeah, we understand that. Our drinks aren't free. No, sir, nothing's free in this establishment. Very kind bartender she was. Very heavy-handed, so I appreciated that. But nonetheless, my criticisms, if any, and I walked out with $15 more than I walked in, Chris. I consider that a win.
That is a win.
That is
any casino.
Any win. If I can walk in,
you can walk in and leave with the same amount of money you walked
right
out. You came in with. That is a win.
I came out with $15 more and two drinks. That's another $20. I'm winning. Okay. Winning. I wasn't part of the big $10 million in 10 days.
In a way, you got free drinks.
I got free drinks.
In a way.
You're absolutely right. They paid me $15 to come in and have 2 drinks and play at their establishment.
Exactly. So you got free drinks.
I win.
Not complaining.
Not complaining. Just a little. The exit, the parking lot, and the free drinks. But maybe in the new year, maybe after everything calms down. I know the little water bottles that the cocktail waitress had, those were free. But if you got a bottle at the bar, boy, that wasn't free water either. And then on, Saturday, went to the Teddy Bear Toss. Got to hit the Holloway horn there before the game, and it was a great time. The Condors scored within, I think 30 seconds, at which point my daughter and my cousin's daughter, who came with us, just started chucking the bears, or all the stuffed animals. All in all, 7,013 bears were collected by the United Way. They will be distributed to 80 local nonprofits. They'll get these in the hands of little kids, especially during the holiday season, that may be in hospitals or fighting some disease or just suffering through something. These bears will get to kids here locally that need them. So thank you all, which it's a great cause, right? Bears for kids. Who doesn't want to do that? Well, when the attendance, Chris, is set at over 8,000 people and we only get 7,000 bears, I'm just saying, where was the other 1,000 bears? Not only that, you were supposed to bring 2 bears. So technically, we should have come up with 16,000 bears. We'll take the 7,000, don't get me wrong. But the 1,000 of you who showed up without bears, you didn't have an excuse because they were selling bears inside the arena. next time, I want 8,000. I want 8,000 bears. Just saying. But a good time was had. It was great. They did the tree lighting before that. Got to see that out on the plaza in the front. And then Chris and I made a trip yesterday down to old SoFi Stadium. My first visit to the Chargers Stadium there, SoFi. It's a lovely establishment. And that's all I'll say about that, Chris. Get us to break before I get myself in trouble. No, I'm just playing. No, we can go to break, though, because we are running late. But no, it was a great time. SoFi is beautiful. It's a lovely stadium. It's brand new.
Food is mid.
The food was very mid, as the kids would say. Very mid.
I don't know exactly what I'm expecting, but the hot dog was pretty gross, especially for a place that's known for street dogs.
And they called it the Chargers dog or whatever, and it was terrible, just like the Chargers. I'm not saying the Raiders treat us better, but the food was better. I got a program at the Raider game. I get access into the locker rooms after the game. I didn't get that at SoFi.
Bet the Rams treat us better too.
I'm just saying. Chargers, step up your game. We won't worry about the outcome. We'll just talk about the experience because the Raiders are terrible. Goodness gracious, we're an awful football team. Got to get to a break. Oh, somebody says ABC laws in California. Big Dog is texting me. He's explaining to me why drinks aren't free in the Hard Rock. I'll tell you after the break. Plus, we'll get into some local news. Is Highway 99 still closed after an officer-involved shooting? I'll give you the details after the break. It's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio. We'll be right back.
News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Start your day right. First Look with Scott Cox, 6 to 9 a.m.
On the Tuesday edition of the First Look program, it's the National Day of Giving. We'll talk water with the best in the business. That's Lois Henry.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. I'll pay the exorbitant shipping so I never have to go into a store ever again. I have to go into stores, though. Sergio, my mom does this. She does the it's like a lot of people do. They do the pickup where they bring it out to your car. Or she does the my sister does the delivery, but then they always get mad when it's not the right thing, especially at the grocery store. So I have to go into the store. More people take gummies before they SoFi is very it's legit. It's futuristic looking. It's very nice. I didn't get to walk around the venue that much. We just went straight to the press box. But it's a cool venue. It's a cool place. It reminds me of South High, the South High Rebels Stadium, because you come in and you're already 3/4 of the way up the stadium, and then you walk down, and so it's a bowl. It's a pit. It's not above ground. The field is below ground level, and so I appreciate that being a South High Rebel. But it was great. The food was great. We got there. They had French toast and eggs and sausages and bacon and hash browns sprawled out for us. So we got to eat a little bit before the game. And then at halftime, they put out chicken sliders and hot dogs and then a bowl of chili. But they didn't tell us they put the Fritos on top to make chili boats. So Chris and I made chili dogs that were not good at all. They didn't look good, much less taste good. Big Dog is telling me, I don't think he's in the chat, so I'll repeat it on the air. Oh, Jen, pitch. Oh, yes. ABC laws in California do not allow for free drinks in casinos. They must be purchased. ABC licensing and regulations dictate that all alcohol must be purchased, not freely given. Wow. All right. Good. Thanks, Big Dog. I'll say that.
advanced network monitoring. They generally catch the issue.
Oh.
And they're calling you to say that it's already been handled. Their dedicated cybersecurity team protects you daily from evolving threats, while their industry-leading backup and disaster recovery keep your business.
Did you guys have a happy Thanksgiving? Did you guys have a good one? Did you guys get to relax, have some downtime, spend some time with family?
Weekdays at 6 p.m. on News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Now, back to the JR Show.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
Really?
The very next
December 1st, we're going to really?
Absolutely.
I can't do it this long, Chris. I'm going to go crazy.
Yes, you can.
Maybe the 2 days before Christmas. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go insane. It started this weekend too. I listened to the radio in the car.
I've warned each and every host I've worked with.
It's
The
terrible.
only song you will not hear from me is Mariah,
It's Mariah Carey. That's fine.
I
I'm
refuse
good.
to play Mariah.
You can.
All the rest of them, you will hear Wham many times.
How about this? I'll give you one Christmas song a day from here till Christmas. And then maybe the week of Christmas, you can play all Christmas music.
You know, I will allow that.
I'll give you that.
I have to play the card I play with every one of them. I kind of choose what bumper music gets played, so. Except for Fridays.
Christmas
I give you Fridays.
music. Yeah, but there's plenty of Christian Christmas music
There
to
is.
go
There's
around.
plenty that
I
you will
trust
hear.
me, I've heard it all weekend. It started on the radio. I'm driving around, and the first station I put on, it's a Christmas song, and I look
The
at my
one right
daughter.
next door.
I look at my daughter and I'm like, they better not be playing Christmas music all weekend long. Here's to the Christmas weekend long special. Oh my
We
God.
just talked about it. It's the
can't.
changing of the times, man.
can't.
Changing
I
of the
I
holidays.
can't, Chris.
It's Christmas time.
I know it is, but bah humbug, man. I don't know. I just can't. Somebody explain to me why they don't give free drinks at the Hard Rock. So I guess it's never going to happen. Much less at the beginning. They can't. Apparently, Mike Big Dog said ABC laws, which is alcohol and beverage control, in California do not allow for free drinks in casinos. They must be purchased. ABC licensing and regulations dictate that all alcohol must be purchased, not freely given. Okay.
I just get text messages here that say it's an Indian casino and they don't do that at Indian casinos.
Well, Eagle Mountain used to be dry. Eagle Mountain didn't used to serve alcohol at all. And I was curious when Tejon opened up whether or not they were going to serve, what their serving hours would be. If they had the rule like ABC where 2 o'clock last call, 2 o'clock, and they do 2 a.m. last calls. I think some of the bars in there shut down actually even sooner than that. So they're complying with all alcohol related compliances, I guess. So I guess I can never have a free drink at the Hard Rock. It's fine. I'll just go to Vegas. That's all. You must have a ABC license. Yep, you do have a ABC. They do.
And honestly, a lot of casinos in Vegas don't even do the free drinks anymore.
I'll say there's fewer and fewer cocktail waitresses walking around.
That's true.
You don't see them as often saying, cocktail? And when you do, it takes another half an hour for the drink to come back.
They know what they're doing.
That's why I sit at the bar and play the video poker. The bartender's right there. He never leaves. Duh.
And the cocktail waitress still walks up.
And she has to come to the bar anyways. I beat her to it. Take a break. On the other side, we'll talk about local news here, domestic violence, death, and a CHP officer-involved shooting resulting in a death. We'll talk about it next. It's the JR Show.
With SRN News, I'm Keith Peters in Washington. Ukrainian officials met with President Trump's representatives Sunday, and Washington officials are expected in Moscow for more peace talks this week. However, diplomats face an uphill battle to reconcile Russia and Ukraine's red lines as the U.S.-led push to end the war gathers steam. Nearly 44% of the 16,000 truck driving schools in the U.S. may be forced to close if they lose their students after a review by the Federal Transportation Department found they may not be complying with government requirements. Separately, the Department of Homeland Security is auditing trucking firms owned by immigrants to verify their drivers are qualified to hold a commercial license. On Wall Street, the Dow down by 427 points. This is SRN News.
From the KERN Newsroom, your live and local news update on News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
I'm Chris Davis. A man was shot and killed by officers with Wasco Police and the California Highway Patrol this morning on Highway 99 near Bear Mountain Road. The officers who had been chasing him and used spike strips to stop his car say he got out and fired his gun at them first. The name of a person killed about 4:30 Sunday morning on Avenue 152 has not yet been made public. Police say that person drove into the back of a tractor that was going the same way. A public meeting on the proposed sewer rate increase for Bakersfield is set for Wednesday at 6 at the Kern City Civic Association. You are invited if this will affect you, and you are asked to bring your opinion. This is a follow-up to the virtual meeting held a couple of weeks ago. I'm Chris Davis in the KERN Newsroom with news every half hour or when it breaks on FM 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-1783. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-1783. That's 800-575-1783. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Must qualify for enrollment. Results may vary.
The Ralph Bailey Show, weekdays from 3 till 6 p.m.
So you're serious? Ryan Mallett died in 2023? How in the world did I just read it in the New York Post? Well, to defend myself, I'm Jasmine Crockett. I didn't say that he died recently. I just said that he died. It's not like I'm trying to fool anybody. Yes, I am Jasmine Crockett.
On News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. The Armstrong and Getty Show, weekdays noon to 2 on News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Now, back to the JR Show.
There's a good Christmas song. Welcome back. It's the JR Show.
I'll warm you up slowly.
Nirvana's not. Imagine.
You're right. No, it's fine.
Where's Dawson is the one that does all the songs, right? The AI songs for Scott in the Morning.
Well, I mean, some of them, yeah, but you can find a lot of AI songs now online.
We need to make a Nirvana Christmas song. It's the best.
I can't get it.
I could do it right now. Jingle of the way.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean,
if you have one already.
I did. Welcome back. It's the JR Show. Where we're gonna
have Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit, Frank Sinatra Christmas version.
Frank Sinatra Christmas. It's not, please.
I was kidding. Done it already.
AI is scary,
You're
man.
quicker than Simpsons.
I jumped on a Chat GPT for a little bit this weekend. Is that what it's called? GPT? Chat GPT. I just felt old. I'm not going to use this. I don't trust it. Get off my lawn, kid.
Well, no, you shouldn't. I mean, like, there are things that it's useful for, but I think people overuse it or overhype it. I mean, it's not that scary because it is an AI. It just learns from you.
Right.
But at the same time, like I see people use it for papers and all that type of stuff.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that's exploitation. You should definitely not be doing that.
No, I was trying to use it to come up with something catchy, and
Yeah, no, it's perfect for that because I use it
wasn't.
for that.
It was terrible. It gave me the worst answer. Like it generated something, and it was crap.
Really?
Literally.
Do you remember what they were? Because I'm very curious.
I'll show you.
Really?
Yeah, it was crap. I was trying to come up with a little jingle, like a little music bed, and it gave me like it sounded very 16-bit, like.
Oh, you
What?
into ChatGPT for
What?
music? Okay, yeah, no. See, you're using the wrong AI for wrong.
Oh well, of course.
Not all AIs are the
not
same.
all AIs
Not all
are built
AIs
the
are the same.
same.
They're not all built for the same.
They got certain AI for certain
It's like
features.
if you want a video, you need to go to Sora.
So it's
Sora is going to get you your
It's
video.
not intelligent, then I guess.
ChatGPT is more for like writing stuff out. Like if
you
you're looking for a slogan,
It's intelligent.
go to
It'll just be able
ChatGPT.
to do anything, but it's obviously not that smart.
Oh, no, not yet.
Apparently. So,
We don't want them to be that smart.
yeah.
Though.
Yeah. Well.
We don't.
They're
Trust
garbage.
me, we don't.
They're
Skynet.
garbage. That doesn't Skynet. Terminator. Oh my goodness.
You're laughing at it now, but we're right around the corner from it. I'm just saying.
Yes, we're lazy. That's what it is.
Exactly.
We're just
It's either going to be Terminator or Wall-E. Which one do you want?
Well,
Neither are good.
I'll just sit at the casino. I just saw somebody won on a Deuces Wild poker machine. The video poker machines.
Love it.
They hit a royal flush.
Love it.
Big dog, you know how much that pays. A royal flush. He hit. He was playing a $25 machine, and he hits $100,000.
Good for you.
$100,000 playing on video poker at the Hard Rock. I try to tell my nephew, don't play at the tables right now. You got to play the slots. There'll be a time for the tables. Right now is not that time. Play the slots. I almost didn't, but I walked out with $15.
You're absolutely right. Now is the time to hit the slot machines because they can take pictures of that and put it up on billboards.
Yeah, they love that.
This person won this much at my casino.
Yeah.
It pulls you in to go play.
You're a sucker.
Exactly.
Then come January, nobody's winning.
Now is the time where everybody hits big.
The house always wins. If they're paying out millions, imagine how much they're taking in. We'll just say that the CHP was involved in a officer shooting this morning out on Highway 99. Chris, can you look up on X? I'm trying to find it. The CHP hasn't updated their page to say if the 99 is back open. The last report I have is 4 hours ago, southbound 99. And if anybody has any update, at Bear Mountain Boulevard is shut down. They had no estimated time of opening. This was due to, like I said, an officer-involved shooting. It was funny because KPAK reported it as driver shot and killed by CHP officers, highway closed. Then you read the story and it's, well, yeah, he was a driver of a high-speed chase. Let's not just try to pose this as somehow the CHP shot at some random driver they pulled over. No, they were chasing my guy. Apparently, Wasco had started the chase, and then the CHP took over. A male suspect was reported to have shot at the officers before spike strips were placed, in which the suspect's vehicle came to a stop. After that, he continued shooting at officers, at which time CHP said officers fired back at the subject or the suspect. He is dead. No one else was injured. They were exiting people at 223 at Highway 223. And so if anybody is out there traveling down the 99, let me know, because according to the CHP, they haven't updated the website or the traffic page, because I looked on their CHP traffic page before the show to see if they had updated anything about it being closed or open, and I didn't even see anything on that. So if anybody out there can give us an update on whether the 99 is still closed due to a fatal shooting involving not just a driver, KBAK, but a suspect in a high-speed chase. Sounds a little different. Just, CHP shot a driver this morning out on Highway 99. Goodness gracious. Just tell the story, please. Speaking of stories, another one here locally, very tragic, very, very sad. Domestic violence appears to be involved. This one rocking a Northwest Bakersfield community, Tallulah Falls Court. This happened Wednesday evening, night before Thanksgiving, around 9:20 in the evening, when apparently neighbors heard commotion coming from one of the neighborhood homes, and minutes later heard a gunshot. 37-year-old Manuel Robles, later identified, was allegedly seen leaving the house in his pickup truck. Within minutes of leaving, the BPD got a report of a car accident at the intersection of Hageman and Callaway, in which he ran from that scene. I saw a video posted on social media. They didn't show his face, but the back of him, I believe he was shirtless, walking out of a convenience store. They had commented and said that he was asking people to use his phone to call his children because he wanted to kill himself, which turns out he didn't. He was later apprehended by police and is being charged with murder, willful cruelty to a child, inflicting injury on a spouse. He is due back in court, or is due in court tomorrow morning. They have not officially identified the victim, but relatives and social media have been posting, and there's a GoFundMe for the family. Karen Robles, who is believed to be the wife of Manuel Robles, they are going through, or at least there's reports that they have been going through a divorce. Not sure what caused the incident that evening on Wednesday, but there was some altercation in which he allegedly, we have to say allegedly, Manuel Robles shot and killed Karen Robles. And not only that, but in front of the children, it is believed. And I'm not sure if that's where the willful cruelty to a child comes into play. There was also video footage from somebody's Ring doorbell camera that caught Mr. Robles leaving the scene of the house where they later found Karen Robles dead, in which he gets into his pickup truck and takes off rather fast. And just after, a child is seen walking into the middle of the driveway, at which point they collapse on their hands and knees and can be heard screaming. I was going to get Lauren Smoot on. What is it? Wait, it's Skidmore.
Skidmore, yeah.
So I've known Lauren for so dang long. Before she was married.
I was going to say, you might have predated me on that.
Oh, yeah.
I've
known Lauren for a decade now. A decade. Before she was at Open Door Network, when she was at the Chamber, when she wasn't married, we both didn't have kids. We were both just wee little whippersnappers blowing in the wind. And but I was going to get Lauren on. I texted her yesterday. She was a little busy. She was going to send somebody in her place. And I said, that's okay. Because I don't really know. Sometimes we don't see these things, right? The neighbors thought everything was hunky-dory, was peachy king. On the surface, sometimes you don't know what's really going on. And yeah, they were going through a divorce. I'm not sure if there's a history of domestic violence prior to this, or why they were going through a divorce. But you have to just pray for these children. The two boys that are now left without a mother and a father, because he's going to get locked away. And so it's just a tragedy at any time. But then the night before Thanksgiving and now Christmas, it's just a tragic story all too well here in Kern County. And I don't know if the holidays play into that. That's what I was gonna ask Lauren from the Open Door Network. Do we hear about domestic violence going up more during these times, during this time of year, during Thanksgiving, during Christmas, when obviously if you're going through a divorce or things are tough and things aren't going the way you maybe want them, emotions are high. And I'm not making excuses, but for any means, domestic violence should never, ever occur for any reason. And so I don't know if the stress of holidays adds to that, and we may never know what took place. Those boys are going to have to go through years of therapy. They'll never be the same, ever. And so my heart just breaks for them. You guys, if you are the praying kind, pray for the family and the boys, and even pray for the father, because like I always say, and I catch flack for it sometimes, but you just got to pray for everybody involved, because obviously everybody was suffering some sort of way in that situation. And so it's just sad. It's just a sad case to hear. We've got to get to a break. On the other side, we'll talk about some more local news. The mother of the year finally sees the inside of a courtroom as her trial is set to start. I'll tell you about that. A shooting in Oildale. It's the wild, wild west out there. And speaking of which, a shooting in Stockton has also left 4 dead. I'll tell you the details, and it's interesting the way that people are responding to this one. Not hearing a lot of calls about gun violence, and the governor barely even mentioned it on X. Has time to go after the president and Pete Hegseth, and wants to lock up Pete Hegseth, which is very crazy to me, because this is a state where we don't lock anybody up. It's the very reason these kinds of crimes are happening. But our governor has his priorities somewhere else. Talk about that on the other side as well. It's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio. We'll be right back.
News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
Tuesday edition, Clay Travis, Buck Sexton Show. We got an election actually taking place in my congressional district. We'll talk about the latest as it will be.
You guys get into Houchin.
We get before.
Get into Houchin. Get into Houchin. Get into Houchin. Get into Houchin. I was just there. You can see my track marks. I was just there on Friday, giving platelets. It was a busy vacation. I got to relax on Tuesday. Wednesday, we went to dinner. I got to relax as well. Came into work Wednesday night for a little bit. Thursday was obviously Thanksgiving, which is a chill day because I don't have to cook or anything. And then Friday was busy. Got up, had breakfast, what's up? You trying to talk to me, Chris? What happened? What up? Yeah.
Wait, 3 is still closed.
The 99 at the 220 at the 2 is it 223? 233. 223?
I was thinking 223.
223. Yeah, Bear Mountain. Still closed?
Yes.
That's what I saw. The last report I saw from the CHP was a couple hours ago. They hadn't updated it.
I know. I've been looking on their X too, and there's nothing.
Yeah, that's what I looked.
2 hours.
Yeah,
so.
that's what I looked too. was like, come on, dude, at least update it and say, you know what I mean? But
kitchenandbath.com today. Stockton Kitchen and Bath. Beautiful.
yeah, but Friday I got to go in and give blood or give platelets. And then Friday night went to the casinos. Saturday got up, got my daughter, took her to did we go to breakfast? We did. We went to breakfast. Got some menudo for breakfast. And then how about them Broncos? Really? I gotta look over and see that. Ain't no Broncos. Donkeys. Saturday night went to the Condors game. Sunday morning got up, went to the Raider game. Sunday night came to worked till like midnight last night. We were doing something with one of our sister stations that made me had to be here late. And then I was back at it this morning. Hustling. Welcome back. It's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio. 661-842-5376. 661-842-KERN. Anything on the board before I move on, sir? What you got?
This first one is from Mr. Eggert. Says, okay, Greg, you're going to get cold this year, get into the Christmas period, and embrace Elf on a Shelf. Okay, I get it. I'm just saying it's not.
Well, Chris doesn't have any kids. He can't do Elf on the Shelf. I mean, you could. If you, for your roommate or something, I guess. But they do have. They do. Have you seen a Snoop on the Stoop? You can get a Snoop on the Stoop. Yeah, there you go. See? You can do Snoop on the Stoop. No, do you guys participate on Elf on the Shelf? And what's your most I need ideas because the Elf came back today, so I need ideas for your most creative Elf on the Shelf. 661. Yeah, and I've gotten a few from there. 661-842-5376. Not only that, but what's your favorite Thanksgiving leftovers? My new favorite is turkey taquitos. My brother-in-law made some yesterday, I believe. We were at the game, Chris and I, but when I came home, I had some turkey taquitos waiting for me. I said, ooh, boy, those things were delicious with some homemade guac. Tore those, my new favorite. Turkey taquitos. Try it. I'm just saying, I'll get you one. I don't have any more here, but I can bring you one back. Also, there's hot dogs in the parking lot somewhere, I was told. Thanks, Jen Pitcher and Adaptive Networks. Go get a hot dog after the show, Chris. I'll grab them for you and I'll bring it back because you got to do Ralph's show. 661-842-KRN. What else you got on the board? Oh, boy, don't say that. Oh, gosh. Man.
This next one just says, drinks are not free at some Vegas casinos now. This is true. You actually have to get the player card and all that type of stuff. I had to do it at the Rio.
Really?
Yeah. Like, what we did at the Strat, which you can still do at the Strat because
right.
In the past. But at the Rio, you have to actually go and be part of the rewards program and do the card thing, put it into the machine, and then they will actually
give you free drinks. Wow.
I guess you just have to sign up for their rewards thing so they can keep track on how much you're playing.
Makes sense, I guess. But I don't know. I did sign up for the Hard Rock Rewards card, the Unity, and then you get a free spin with that to get like dollars for free spins, and I think I have $25 in free spins to play that I haven't played, so I'll go back and do that. We'll see. Yeah.
My luck is terrible. I can never actually get the high numbers.
I would go tonight, but I'm going out to Calm tonight. The Holiday Lights out of Calm. There's Mr. Bailey. Bring back, send back the search team. Mr. Bailey is in the building. Send back the search team. No need to bang on his door. 661-842-5376. Anything else on the board, sir? Yeah. It didn't say the JR Show on that street sign there? No? No, the construction sign didn't say streaming on YouTube, the JR Show. Inside joke. 661-842-KERN. If you guys participate in Elf on the Shelf, send me your creative ideas because I'm at a loss. I think I've used all mine. And then if you guys, what's your favorite Thanksgiving leftovers? 661-842-5376. Yes, everybody is talking about the shooting in Stockton that has left many people injured, 11, I believe, injured, and 4 dead, 3 including children, 8, 9, and 14. Also a 21-year-old. This all took place at a toddler's birthday party just as they were set to cut the cake. The mother of the girl whose party it was, Patrice Williams, has said, I actually thought it was my balloons popping. It was gunshots. Her daughter had turned 2 years old. She was uninjured, but Williams told the Associated Press today that her sister, a cousin, and 3 of her friends were shot during the shooting. Again, 3 kids, ages 9, 14, and 21, were killed. We have learned the identity of 2 of the victims, or at least before showtime, that's what I had learned. Amari Peterson was attending the party in the banquet hall. He is the 14-year-old. A heartbroken mother, Kim Peterson, said, my baby was innocent. He was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. Who would have known my baby wasn't going to come home with me? Miss Peterson, you weren't in the wrong place at the wrong time. You were in the right place at the right time. Unfortunately, other people were in the wrong place at the wrong time. You did nothing wrong. We have allowed this state to get out of control with violence. And all the governor has said is, I'm being kept abreast of the events in Stockton by my team. And then his wife posted something that said, oh, we're heartbroken and saddened by the events in Stockton. And that was it. That was it. No call for tougher penalties on gang violence. No call for action. No, instead, he posts something about how Pete Hegseth needs to go to jail. Should I be worried about Pete Hegseth? I guess, but in my world, that family in Stockton deserves justice. A lot of Californians deserve justice. A lot of criminals in California need to go to jail, and they're not. And until that happens, we'll continue to have senseless violence like the one that took the lives of 3 kids over the weekend. There used to be a time when we were tough on crime. Those days are no longer, unfortunately. Got to get to a break, or got to get out of here for the day, I guess. That went by fast. Haven't been here for a while. Forgot what it was like. No, you're fine. Got to make room for the Ralph Bailey Show. Mr. Bailey is in the building. Kathy Abernathy stops by today. This has been the JR Show. Lily, Dad loves you. I always got to turn my headphones down because I crank my headphones up to the superest, most highest volume that it can go. And then I unplug my headphones and leave them cranked up. And then Ralph will come in and plug his headphones in and blare out his ears, just blow them out. So I always got to remember to turn them down. Hey, you guys, thanks for hanging out today. Thanks for stopping by. Tell your friends. I'm here all week. I'm here to the end of the year. Have a cool sign off. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Thanks, Gordon. You guys be good to each other out there.